units. For now, he doesn't have much of an army, and though the armies there seem balanced, I know that, and on the unit composition, as you can see, it's basically mutalisks there. Mutalisks, 6 more queens incoming and zerglings, and changelings probably to scout around. And this base got spotted from DIMAGA. DIMAGA is getting a big hit on his economy and on his macro game, because he's losing his bases really quickly, while TLO keeps mining out of 2 bases, which is just fine for a Terran player. I mean, he can pump all those mules and he'll be fine for a long time. Though DIMAGA was ahead now, since he was benefiting from the high mineral field, which is basically over now. So now the income will be balanced. DIMAGA has less harvesters, and the income will go down now. He's working out of 2 bases once again, while TLO is expanding. Already picked up and placed a planetary fortress on this 3rd base, and actually took his time to also land here and make a command center while he's protected by the destructible rocks. So very safe position here for TLO. This one is quite risky. It's all on the open. There's a huge space there to have battles and make some proper concaves. So I'm not sure if this space is going to be very safe. But anyway, TLO will be working out of 2, 3, 4 bases pretty soon, and he will benefit from it, obviously. There's a changeling. Oh no, it's a creep tumor. I was wondering what that red dot would be. And what else is he sending? Reinforcing with more Banshees and Vikings from the back. TLO just went straight pure air. These Hellions will be able to take care of those Zerglings, obviously, but the bulk, the big mass of his army is Vikings and Banshees at the moment. I'm just taking the HP bars off, I'm sorry, but it's just way too much. It's too messy, you can't actually see anything proper. And DIMAGA has so many queens. He went mass queens, and he's gonna have to micro all of this in such a way that he's gonna be able to probably transfuse between them and keep them all alive for as long as he can. He's really close to TLO's Expo. Not sure if he's going to consider to make any kind of approach, maybe put it down, because as you know, the planetary fortress does that splash damage and might be killing all these Zerglings really quickly. The queens might be able to handle it for a bit, but I mean, it's way too much damage. DIMAGA still massing up, now transitioning, getting some Banelings. I think he's going to prepare his offense on this Expo from TLO. Here comes the Vikings approaching the queens, but I mean, if DIMAGA is able to control all these queens properly, he's going to be able to transfuse amongst them and maintain them up for a long time. Lots of Banelings advancing. This is going to be dangerous for TLO. Here they come, focusing straight into the base. Oh, boom! Down, no chance. You guys see how many Banelings exploded against that planetary fortress? Oh, no chance. DIMAGA just didn't want that place up, and he actually preferred to destroy the base instead of going for the units, and that's impressive. So I'm not sure exactly if he's gonna go for some more Banelings. But meanwhile, I see TLO going for battle cruisers and ship plating level 2, so he's gonna go all the way for air units, all the way, already getting them. The battleships, the battle cruisers. As you can see, he doesn't have much of those Vikings anymore. His Viking wing is a lot smaller at the moment, but he still has plenty, with the aliens on the ground, making sure that he's going to be able to roast any Zergling that tries to surround, and the Banshees. Now he's going to combine it all with the battle cruisers, so this is going to be a really impressive battle group. But DIMAGA, as you can see, look at him. Banelings, Zerglings, and queens. That's it. Overseers on the top, making sure that nothing cloaked will come up that might be able to fend off this group. But this unit composition, it's so out of the ordinary and so interesting that I want to see DIMAGA just microing his way. Boom, more Banelings on the fray, just destroying more of those units, and now circling around that base. Oh, so many queens shooting down that expo, that command center, and just putting him off. This base is over. As I was commenting before, I mean, this base is fairly hard to defend, not easy. What is this Hellion doing here? Do they have their rally point here? I guess so. They're still heading that way, and got killed instantly, obviously. Income-wise, as you can see, TLO is a bit ahead. Well, quite a lot at the moment, though the harvester count has not much of a difference. TLO approaching the Natural Expo and main base from DIMAGA, making a move with his air units, while DIMAGA is wrongly positioning, is on the wrong place, sending back his units, mass queens running back, making sure that he's able to defend against this offense. Battle cruiser reinforcing those Vikings. 2 battle cruisers. This is not gonna be easy. Here comes all the queens trying to defend, facing those battle cruisers. Big face-off here while the Vikings land to help out destroy them. And look at all those queens trying to transfuse amongst themselves, keep them alive against the battle cruisers. This one, TLO pulling him back before he gets destroyed. Excellent microing. Now focusing fire on the next one, but the queen group just got completely melted. There's not much left out of it. And there they are. Vikings focusing fire on this hatchery. Was the second hatchery on TLO's base, on DIMAGA's base, I'm sorry. It was a way of actually pumping more units and mass them. And battle cruisers and Vikings focusing fire this time on the Natural Expo, where, interesting or not, DIMAGA placed most of his buildings. As you can see, Baneling Nest, Spire and Hydralisk Den is here, but now he doesn't have anything to defend. This is going to be so complicated for DIMAGA. I'm actually not sure how he's going to do this. Whoa, big Yamato Cannon blast on the Queen. That was impressive, something that you don't see on every game in StarCraft 2. And while we transition into the late game, seems like that TLO is dominating at the moment and putting so much pressure on DIMAGA. I think that the only thing that is keeping DIMAGA in the game at the moment is the fact that he actually has the high mineral field there. He took his time to pick it up, but this TLO group is destroying everything here. Now focusing fire, supply locking DIMAGA. DIMAGA not sure exactly what he's building, what he's considering about doing to resist this offense. He's getting Hydralisks with the Zerg missile attack and probably building, yeah, there it is, some Hydralisks trying to shoot down this battle cruiser. Would be a nice blow, there it is, boom. And now focusing fire on the next battle cruiser, but this one has still plenty of HP. Lots of Hydralisks incoming. They're trying to defend the base. DIMAGA is still trying to grasp and hold himself into this game. He doesn't want to GG out of here. And he still has enough bases, I mean, to at least try to make a comeback. So this might be possible. Here it is. Third DIMAGA's base down. Battle cruiser and Vikings slowly flying around, the escort of Vikings making sure that the battle cruiser will be safe, but now those Hydralisks picking him up. Almost got shot, still has a little bit of HP. Probably they won't reach him, yeah, it's out of reach. And this has been the base that I think that has kept DIMAGA on this game for now. The high mineral field. Look at the income. DIMAGA is actually leading now because TLO meanwhile just drained all his resources and is actually only working out of one base. This one, yeah, is now moving to the island, trying to take advantage of the minerals here, but this one is pretty much drained. This one is drained, and the only base is actually benefiting from it is this one. Meanwhile, Hydralisk focusing fire on the battle cruiser and down. Seems like that DIMAGA was actually able to fend off this attack. I'm not sure at what cost, because he lost so many units and several bases, but seems like he's willing to try his luck and invest, push ahead. And to be honest, I think that at the moment DIMAGA might be able to take control, because economically wise, as you can see, he's way ahead because he has more bases with minerals to mine, and he might be able to recover from his losses. Though TLO doesn't seem to be very comfortable at the moment, very stable. He doesn't have much of an economy going around. Army composition is units, it's Banshees, Vikings and 3 battle cruisers. He's been spending and investing a lot on his army, and I'm not sure exactly if he's gonna keep harassing on trying to expand, because as you can see, TLO doesn't have much going on for him now. Though he is trying to gain control. Notice how the creep is spread for like what, 3/4 of the map? Something like that. And DIMAGA is trying to control the positioning from TLO, locking him on this single place. If he's actually able to pull that one off, TLO will be on low income and DIMAGA might be able to make a comeback. Would be interesting. What I don't think that DIMAGA already noticed is this expansion here on the island. And whoa, SEV is making long distance mining for TLO. He's getting desperate and needs that income. He needs to keep reinforcing his army, or DIMAGA will be able to own him pretty soon. There it is, now more balanced. DIMAGA still ahead, though he has less harvesters, destroying the rocks here and advancing on this base. DIMAGA wants TLO down and wants to be able to control his economy, so he's trying to just wall him off on a corner him here probably. I don't think that DIMAGA knows about the expansion on the island. We're gonna check it after this offense. I'm not sure if DIMAGA did any kind of scouting there. But here he comes, Hydralisk focusing fire, destroying most of the units here. Battlecruiser able to fend them off, but he's gonna need something else. TLO needs to bring something else, and here comes some Hellions to back up. This won't be enough. How's the production going? DIMAGA going for at least 10 more Hydralisks, and let's just take a look here if DIMAGA knows that this place exists. Oh, he saw it. Okay, he saw there. At least he saw the command center getting landed there, so he knows that there's something going on that island, and he might be able to check it out later on. For now it seems like he wants to control this base from TLO. I mean, it's one of the few bases that TLO has to pump some income, and it's one of the few that is actually getting TLO and placing TLO on this match. It's actually impressive to see how DIMAGA lost so many bases and he was able to make a comeback, and he's slowly massing a huge army, Hydralisk army. As you can see on the upgrades, 2-1, here they come, focusing fire on that battlecruiser down, now destroying the second battlecruiser, and there it is, third battlecruiser. Oh, TLO is just losing the big chunk of his fleet, 3 battlecruisers down, focusing fire now on the base. This base is over. TLO is actually working only out of his base on the island, and this is just not good. Also, the fusion core is placed here, it's gonna go down. TLO getting a huge blow, DIMAGA actually able to make a comeback, impressive comeback. Look at the income, TLO just getting completely cornered, no chance. This one is completely raised, just piled and raised. And though he left this orbital command here, I don't think he's going to be able to land anytime soon. And the only base actually working properly at the moment is this one. TLO needs to pump some SCVs here if he wants to keep himself on the game. DIMAGA controlling most of the map. Look at the creep highway. He dominated the place, slowly picked up and crawled back his way into the game. After losing so many bases and so many units, I was actually thinking that DIMAGA was basically over, and look at his comeback. Clearly he knows a lot more than me, obviously. And here he comes, DIMAGA now taking advantage of the positions that were supposed to be for TLO to take, picking up another hatchery. It's gonna be his 5th base, and he's pretty much mined out, except on this base where he's just trying to saturate the place the best he can, and seems like TLO is now advancing. He's trying to push DIMAGA away. I mean, he's getting pretty much exhausted, he doesn't have anything, and it seems like he went for some siege tanks. He's transitioning into some siege tank, doesn't have much of an air force anymore, though the battlecruiser is still there. And here comes attack on DIMAGA's base, cancelled. There he goes, DIMAGA just let go of it. It's obvious he didn't have anything to defend there. It seems like DIMAGA is positioning himself here on the back with a lot of Hydralisks, probably making sure that he has enough forces to finish off TLO. Not sure if TLO has any chance of coming back from this. I mean, most of the bases are drained out, as you can see. They're basically exhausted. There's the one there on the island. There's the one that DIMAGA took to TLO there on the rocks, and here comes big, nice, very well played by the Hydralisk from DIMAGA. Very nice concave, huge concave all around the TLO's units, and the GG's out of the match. Okay, epic game is epic, really nice, and a tremendous comeback from DIMAGA. Excellent play. I'm actually impressed with this match, and I do enjoy matches on this map. I hope you guys enjoy this, and as you can see, well, TLO was basically dominated. It didn't have much to go for. DIMAGA had like 3/4 of the map loaded with creep. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna upload the following match.